top 4 seeds when we began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. They'll run it here. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much. But give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. So the defensive touchdown stays on the board. The offense had a chance to negate it with the penalty, but for some reason declined it. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. And he's got some space here.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right.
but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
And the Red Raiders hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on second down. It's caught. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Red Raiders line up on 1st and 10 now. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Big plan finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware.
It is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Tough spot here, 2nd and long from their own 13. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Hit as he released it. And it's a comeback route. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, because he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hand. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Good enough for first down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
An important third down attempt for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, you really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled, but forced down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games and all those great backs they've had over the years.
Buckeyes churn out another first down. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. A quick throw out left, complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Oh, he spins free. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got him open. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Gets made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
And the ball is hauled in. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Design quarterback run. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking right, this one caught. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend-but-don't-break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Buckeyes will pick up enough yardage for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught by the receiver. Touchdown, Ohio State. This quarterback on fire today. Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, that ball is going to fall to the ground, and if you go back and look at this, he's falling back when he makes this throw. He's actually throwing it off of his back foot. You combine that with already throwing a couple interceptions, I don't know if it's a time to think about maybe warming up the backup.
Short completion with the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Slides the quick throw. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Second down after that previous play. Back to throw again. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Caught near the sticks. It's Hayden. The Red Raiders pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Red Raiders will have first and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The Red Raiders are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Fourth down, the offense will go for it. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas Tech. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And the point after is good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it'd been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights through a tackle. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Red Raiders will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. He's going to take off here. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the mark.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Let's fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Both out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there. And the Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup.
He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. But this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
He's got it on a crossing route. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 39.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 15.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The comeback is on.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and they pressure it and get it. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
2nd and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. He keeps it on the design run. He's past the marker and so going. He saw it, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line. But they found a soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense in taking advantage what the defense gave them.
Oh, the football comes out. The defense scoops it up. Gets into space at the 50. Now here he goes. They get him down, but the and the return, a huge play to set up the offense here.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he throws his third interception of the day. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The sack sets up second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the fourth time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down, so it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up fourth down. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kurt. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky it's incomplete.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
picked up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws.
A deep shot to the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Looking deep down the left side. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Leaning on the run game here. Look out, he's in the clear. Will not be brought down. At the 30, the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting over the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air.
And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas Tech, as they come roaring back now. Here we go. National championship game, 4th quarter. 1-possession game. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to get themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So Director putting up the touchdown. The kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Another incompletion would be ideal for this defense. Big play now, 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. It's nice execution to pick up their 1st down. A little curl route cooked against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that 1st down. Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Working clock with the ground game. Lights off a defender. Wow, juke the 1st tackler. That was enough to make the 1st down. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. 1st and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. Also run out of bounds close to the end zone.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds this defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now offense will take their first time out of the half. The talk strategy here. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Plus coverage now from the secondary. Looking for a late deep throw. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Offense comes out needing it for this one-possession game. He's looking deep again. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Touchdown, Red Raiders! Look out! Whole different game now. Monster stage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out, trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he makes the two-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
A national championship right in front of them. The offense can keep the football away here. Looking to throw it on first down. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Bringing pressure. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's how you finish a play.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a two-possession game with under a minute to go.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. And the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a